Okay, this is gonna be my first vlog. So, the hat, to be honest, I'm not even sure where I got it from. The more I think about it, yeah, I'm not sure where it came from. I think one of my friends gave it to me. Yeah, it was just kind of one of those things that it just kind of happened. So here it is. So I hope you guys like it. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a beanie right now, it's because it's kind of cold. Yeah. I thought I would wear a jacket, but no. It's not that cold, but it is pretty cold. Yeah. So this is my first vlog, guys. This is going to be a diary that I'm going to make about things that I'm doing, places that I'm going, food that I'm eating, just things that I'm doing every day that might help somebody or might just help myself. Because therapy and communication, the whole process of talking to somebody, it could be something really good. It could be a great experience. Dialogue is always good. So today, let's see. This morning, I think I had some tortillas and some eggs, and went to visit one of my friends today, and he was pretty cool. His name's Jared. I met him on the bus the other night. I was going to cut somebody's hair pretty late, and I don't know. The guy just, when he got on the bus, I was by myself, and he just seemed like a nice guy. So when he came and sat next to me and started talking to me, like a conversation with me, it's always kind of short. I'm not a real talkative person. I'm kind of antisocial. I don't really hang out with a lot of people. So yeah, when I seen him come onto the bus, I at first thought, well, I don't really feel like talking, but he just had something good to talk about. So we started talking, and he got my phone number, and I gave him my phone number, and we started texting, and now I made a friend. And yeah, he's pretty cool. And so we hung out a little bit today. He was going to his friend's house, so yeah, we talked a little bit. He just happened to be going by the same place that I was driving by, and boom, we met. So it was just one of those things where it just kind of happened. So yeah, I did that, and what else did I do? Then I went to go buy some things for my job. I went to this really, 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 really awesome beauty supply store. They're like the best in San Jose. I get all my stuff there. And I was able to go by there today and talk to the owner of the business, and he gave me some really great advice. And he really helps me out to buy products and gives me an honest answer. Because something I hate doing is buying stuff that I don't need, or buying something that is just not for what I'm going to, my goal. So I'm trying to get a lot better at not buying things that I don't need, because in the past I bought things that I thought I needed and I just didn't need them. So yeah. So after I was able to talk to the guy at the store, bought some things, and I don't have a car right now, so I was walking along, walking along. It started raining, and I kind of stopped for a minute. because I like the rain. I do. I really like the rain a lot. And I was walking. I just kind of took a moment to absorb the water, kind of look at my sweater, realize it was kind of wet, or the shirt. What was that? No, I didn't have a sweater on. I'm sorry. I had my shirt. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had my shirt on, and I just realized it was getting kind of wet. So from there, I was able to think, you know what? I better get out of this rain before I end up like a soaking wet rag, right? And I gotta be hanging out, you know, when I get to where I'm going because I'm wet. So, yeah. After that, I made it to where I had to go. See, there's things that I can't talk about in my video because there's just things I can't talk about. Yeah. And, but I was going somewhere, and I had to be there at 4 o'clock, and I got there. I got there at 3:30, a little bit early. So that worked out pretty good. I got there on time. I'm sometimes late. I try not to be late. I really, it's something that I try to work on every single day. Don't be late, don't be late, don't be late. So sorry. I was listening to the rain outside. It's like a lot of wind. Sounds like someone's like breaking something outside. So, yeah. Sometimes when I hear loud noises, I sometimes think about, I wonder if it's an earthquake. I wonder if it's a fire. Yeah. But it never happens. Yeah. Well, not here at least. Yeah. So throughout my day, it was really good, and I was able to connect with some people today about making videos, professional videos, and I'm gonna see if I can get together with somebody that does production and maybe make a more clear video. But to be honest, for 5 years, I've been on Snapchat. And I would say 25% of my followers have been following me every day for 5 years. So I figure, you know, if I can make something happen on Snapchat, I could sure try to do it on YouTube. And all the views and everything that Snapchat is generating, I'm not getting anything out of that. So I figure I'll make a YouTube video and try to make something. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to have enough to buy a bottle of water. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. If I ever do make a bunch of money, it's going to go to a bunch of people, because I don't like to keep things to myself too long. I like to share with my friends and people that I care about. And that's pretty much, you know, how I like to do things. When I come up, we all come up. So, yeah. So then I went to this really great taco truck. Somebody recommended it to me. They said it was really good. And I'm kind of skeptical about taco trucks. Only because I've been to some taco trucks that weren't that good. I'm just being honest. I have. And so I don't like going places to eat because the food be like that big, you know, but the price be like that big, you know. So, I mean, it is not really about the price. It's just that, like one time I bought some ceviche. I went to a restaurant and I ordered ceviche. You know how much ceviche they gave me? They gave me that much ceviche. It was in a shot glass, like 4 pieces of shrimp. It was like that. It was so small, I went like this. Yeah, but I did it one time because it was so small. Yeah, it was like a shot of ceviche. I said, what? What is this? Yeah. So I'm not a real big fan of going out to eat, but I mean, I kind of find myself doing that pretty often because I'm not the greatest cook. I'm not yeah, just in the kitchen, it might burn down before I cook something. Yeah, I'm just not the best at cooking. So if you see me at a taco truck, yeah, say what's up. Um, but yeah, the taco place that I went to, it happened to be named Ray. So I thought to myself, huh, maybe it's fate. Maybe it just happens to be that I need to be at this taco truck because these tacos are that good and they have my name on them. So I went and took a picture in front of the taco truck because I was so happy. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see my name on some tacos and to actually get the tacos, and they were really good. They were amazing. Um, I'm the third, so I'm Ray the third, right? And this place is called Los Tacos de Ray. No, it goes Los Tres Tacos de Ray. So it's three tacos from Ray. I think that's the name of it. I gotta look again to see because it's my first time going there, but it was something like that, and so I was pretty excited. The guy making the tacos, he gave me the knife and he said, "Go ahead," you know, and I was thinking, "Damn, am I gonna start making tacos or am I gonna take a picture?" Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't mind to work at a taco truck, to be honest. Maybe when I get out of work at night, I could go work at a taco truck. That might be a good idea. I might look into that. Like a nighttime. Like make tacos till like 2 in the morning, because they have a lot of those. And that could just be some extra money. So, yeah, I might look into that, because I like to keep myself busy. Anything I could do to keep my mind off of my problems, to keep my mind, you know, just like productive, like, you know, I don't really think about like bad stuff, but you know, my past, like my childhood and things that I've experienced in my life, they they left me a little bit scarred on the inside. So there's just things that I see and people that I go around that they might it might make me sad or it might set me back on the inside. So I'm constantly trying to work and constantly trying to do something productive just so I don't think about that. Just so I don't think about none of that. I feel like if I stay busy then I'll forget about everything. So that's pretty much where I try to go with that. So if I sleep, it's only for a few hours. I never sleep 8 hours. I only sleep a few hours. I mean, I try, but just so much goes on in my life, in my mind, just a lot going on around me that sleep seems to be less and less the older I get. And I just kind of getting accustomed to that. I've never been a big sleeper, but I mean, I feel like I slept a little bit more before, and now I sleep a little bit less. But I feel like it's all worth it. Everything that I'm doing is all worth it. So if I never get to sleep again, then that'll be just fine with me, because at least I'm doing something. But at the same time, sleep is very important. Very, very, very important. Sleep is like the number one thing that will fix everything. And I'm not saying sleep for 2 or 3 days. I'm just saying sleeping on a regular basis is really, really healthy. It's like the healthiest thing you could do. Like the reason and the way that I am able to produce and be productive is because every night I try to get to bed by like 11. Sometimes 10 if I'm lucky, but I try to go to sleep by 11, the latest like 12 or 1. But I try to get some type of sleep because by like 4 or 5 in the morning, my eyes are up and I'm already going. So I got to try to get some type of sleep in there. So that's pretty much how my sleep pattern goes. It's only a few hours and I just try to make the best of it. It does wear on you a little bit because you do need to sleep 8 hours a night. They said 8 hours, but I don't know. When I was locked up, because I was incarcerated at a few times in my life, I made some bad choices, but you know, I think a lot of people made a lot of bad choices. They just didn't get caught. I happened to be the one that did, and it worked out like that. And I made the best of it, and I worked it out, and I did what I had to do, and now here I am. So throughout that experience, I was able to get some sleep in there. You're in your room like 23 hours a day, so you're gonna get some type of sleep. But I used to always tell myself, if I ever get out of this place, I'm never gonna sleep again. Never, never, never. Because I would just sleep. It was okay, but I'm just not a fan of it. So I like it. It's good, but there's so much that goes on in life that I feel like if I do too much of it or if I sleep too much, that I'm gonna miss or I'm gonna forget something. So yeah, that's pretty much my thing on sleeping. I take naps, sleep when I can, I guess. So yeah, I got to take some pictures at the taco place, and then the tacos, A1, the best tacos. They were so good, and for only $2, I mean, not too bad. Good price, good tacos. They were fast. They were fresh. They're really nice people. You know, like I went to a restaurant one time, right? And this lady, she was so rude to me. I told her, "Can I sit over there away from everybody just in my own little space?" It's a big open restaurant. We could stay anywhere you want, pretty much. But she said, no. And she said some other people are going to come. So I said, well, the other people are here and I want to have a seat. So I ended up, long story short, I got the seat I wanted. And it all worked out just fine. But I kind of had to argue over it. And I don't know why I'm arguing over it when it's an open like restaurant for people to go eat at. So yeah, but that worked out pretty good. I don't like to go eat at places or go places and people be mean to me because I think I've had enough of that in my life, and the less I can experience that, the better. And people are always going to have some type of, dilemma. It's like that. Not everything is perfect, and welcome to the world, right? But I think we could all do something a little bit better to make things a little bit better. And if we can't, then I guess we could try, right? Yeah. So now I was watching some videos on how to do a vlog, and I seen blog, and it's more of a pictures and writing, and I just feel like I love to write. That's been my passion, is writing. I love to write. Writing is the best thing that I like to do. But with me and writing, I can really write, right? I was in orphanages when I was a kid, and they had these books called Goosebumps. And I read all the series. It must have been like 50 books. I read all of them, front to back, sometimes 2 or 3 times. And I read a lot of other books, like War and Peace. I read Mice and Men. I read all of John Steinbeck. I read all the series. Cannery Row. you know, The Cuckoo's Nest, you know, just the John Steinbeck books. They're really good. If you ever get a chance to go across them, they're really good. But I read all those books, and I read quite a bit of books, and that's what I did all day. I didn't have a TV growing up, but I had books, and I really read a lot, and I really did my best to try to teach myself because my education that I was getting, it wasn't that good, and I didn't have parents to do anything with me. So the places I was at, um, there were like orphanages where they just kind of program you to go and do things, but they don't teach you anything. So I had to pretty much teach myself how to read and write, how to do things better, you know, right from wrong, and it all worked out because here I am, right? And but through reading all these books, it was great for me because it was like therapy, and I learned how to write a little bit. Because through reading, I must have read like more than 1,000 books. It really helped me to be better on my dialect, on my grammar, being able to talk. Since I can't talk that good, 'cause I have a scar right here. You see this scar? I like this scar right here. So I can't always talk the best, and I try, but I can't. So if you can't always hear me, I'm sorry, but yeah, my voice is it's really not that good. I really don't like my voice, but it's what I have, so I just working with what I got. Yeah, and so yeah, the writing, the blog is good, but I kind of feel like I have some time to make this video. So the video is more of what I'm trying to do as far as vlogging instead of making blogging. But you never know. I might one day get into blogging because it sounds awesome. Like I really like to write. I really like to get into writing. That's something that I really like poetry, and I remember one day my grandma, she's not here anymore, but she asked me, "Can you write for me?" And I really love my grandma, and she was there for me in my life a few times. She gave me away to an orphanage later on, but I still love my grandma. And when I was an adult already, I was living on my own and I was working, and me and her started talking because for a while I was kind of upset with her that she didn't take care of me. And it's not, I'm not her child, you know, she has her own kids, but I just kind of felt like she gave me away without even trying. So I had to get over that, and I had to like it took a lot to like to process everything, you know, because it's kind of messed up when nobody wants you, you know, and I was kind of the face of that, and that was for, you know, a period in my life that I went through this dark phase that I just thought, is this what it's gonna be like? Is nobody gonna? I'm gonna be by myself, and so I'm glad that they're making vlogging because now I can talk to people and post these videos and communicate with people that I maybe wouldn't be able to if I didn't do the vlogging, if cameras never came to be. And if I would have gave up on my life, and I probably wouldn't be here, you know, but I decided to keep trying, and here I am. So the vlogging that I'm going to try and do, you know, I have no clue how it's going to go. There's no plan for it. I don't have no high-tech camera. I'm on an iPhone X. I'm making these videos just trying to express myself and hoping that not only will it help me to better have a dialogue with maybe my friends or my family, but maybe somebody will see something that they can point out to me or talk to me about that'll help me to be a better person. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm really, my goal is that I want to be better. And because if I'm better, then I know that I'm going to be able to affect people around me a lot better. So that's my video today. I'm going to get some sleep. It's late. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have the best night. And I hope that you guys sleep good and get some rest. We'll talk again tomorrow, okay? Maybe in the morning, in the good morning, I can make a short video, okay? You guys take care.